4. Ugh. That makes it slightly kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. Because when I was here before, that there was like a hatch that was open that I could just go into, but I can't do that now. Who's that? Oh, hey, it's rolled. And Kite. And this guy.
Our heroes return.
Yeah, so this guy is called the Consul. He's one of the consuls, anyway. Yeah.
Where have you been?
Mobius, right.
Just watching from the sidelines. And I must say, it was quite a spectacle.
In what way?
Beg pardon.
Oh, they defo did. There's things that are happening right now.
Duel skirmish was one thing. It almost put me to sleep. But this here, well, I'd say the colony is due a promotion.
I recall no droll skirmish.
The one where these maggots surfaced. Loads of little worms plotting together with Agnes, then deserting their duty like the cowards they are. Truly disgusting. A disgrace to the colony. And that goes for the ones who croaked for nothing, too. Even calling that droll is a disservice to the work.
Oh, come on.
Croaked for nothing.
I know you see us as enemies, but this, it's our friends you're talking about. Even Wamba. Back then, how dare you?
Silence, maggots! You must still be tired from fighting.
Oh, I'm fine.
Rejoice then. You will give me great pleasure as I crush you.
Oh, boy. Oh, he's just powerful already. He doesn't even need to transform yet. Yeah, no, these console guys are insane. But we can take him out. But they did attack Xeon.
What do you think you're doing?
The words of an idle man who orders others around. Or the words of rebels who risk their lives for us. Which do you think is worth more?
I wonder. Ooh. Oh, that's sick.
Insubordination.
You do it, Xeon. Wait, does he have some form of bullet time? What's he doing?
Go, Noah!
Take advantage of the opening. Let's go.
Well,
Above, my guy.
stupid maggot. Where did he?
Don't you realize?
Oh, yes, we're already doing it.
Feasts on our dead.
Yeah, no, he's truly got bullet time. Well, we blew up the flame clock. Nice.
Madness. You seek death then, Xeon?
We want to live. That is why we fight.
Well, we already freed him. But now the real question is taking this guy on. Hopefully he doesn't just run away.
Prepare yourself. Console B.
Why, you? You good for nothing, imbecile.
Oh boy. Here it is, Mobius. This is what he transforms into.
Xeon!
Yes.
Ah, this music. Oh, I'm so ready. All right, Mobius B.
You won't have your way.
All right. So we're taking on a Mobius because they have some crazy power. And these bosses have a ton of HP, so they're kind of hard to kill. Even for the level that I'm at, like, it's taken a while to get through to him. And it seems he's got a grab attack, too. And heal bind? Really? Okay. And he can block me, too. He's got everything going for him. Okay. Oh, dear. And... okay, he's still aggroing on him, but we need to heal up. All right, so we've got a defense upfield here. Oh. There it is. All right. There you go. Got the heals on. And where is Uni? Okay. All right, now Mio needs some healing as well. Put our field back up. Yeah, we'll take control of the Ouroboros. So this big form is a part of a mechanic called interlinking, where two characters fuse together into a greater form. So, and they gain a bunch of whole new attacks. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. Oh, nice. Oh, that heals so good. But anyway, like, that interlinking lets you do things like, you know, AoE, like, with a high crit rate, or if you're interlink level, which you can see on the bottom left, if it's level 3, some characters could, like, topple or break very, very easily. Yeah, they should have called them. Yeah, Cerberus would have actually been pretty funny. But if they had multiple heads, especially. Okay. All right, give me that AoE heal. Yeah. So Uni and Tyon are doing their thing. And with this interlink gauge, if you see the gauge that's like below the two characters that are fused, it builds up, and it's called a heat gauge. And you're supposed to like cancel it at just the right time. Just so that way like your gauge doesn't like completely fill. I'm not gonna get the smash before that. Yeah, because if you let the gauge fill up, you can't interlink again for a while. So what you want to do is you want to cancel your interlink before the gauge fills up, and then just use it again later on, so you can maximize your ability to use it. All right. Now let's do our chain attack. So with chain attacks, you have different orders you can complete, and each character has like a tactical point value, right? And if you fill up that tactical gauge, you complete the order that you assign. So in this case, I am going to... We're going to increase our defender aggro and grant armor veil. That'll increase our defense. So... Our goal is to fill up our tactical gauge as much as possible and get it over 100%. So we can add more, like, a higher damage multiplier on top. So... Let's go for this AoE here. And give 15 TP to all of our allies. And we'll go for the crash out. Or actually, no. So we're at 91. We're gonna get some big aggro here. All right, so now we got deflector form. And our damage got increased by 250%. And we get to reactivate, and we just keep going until either we run out of people to act, or we don't hit 100%, basically, for the most part. All right, let's bypass defense. And let's go for this. So 57. Almost on that. And some front blowdown. Alright, so that order got completed. That'll probably be the end of our chain attack. Because we don't have anybody else left to act. Oh, never mind, I lied. Okay. I will take it. Because we got 2 back, so we can act again. Alright, we will crash out. And this should probably be our last deal. And now we're gonna have an over 500% damage multiplier, so we're doing a ton of damage here. Even in spite of the fact that the boss has a ton of health, so it doesn't look like it. Oh, we're really getting another activation? Jeez. That's something else. All right, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and interlink. Oh no. There's no way. We let our healer die. Although I think it's because their heal got blocked too. Oh no, I missed it. I wanted to get the... I needed to get the launch and the smash. Okay. Can we kill them before they kill me? I don't know. Go for the uppercut smash. There it is. Nice. We barely got rid of him somehow, even though he's like 5 levels below us. It just goes to show how much health they have. And then this guy has a heal block ability that makes it so my healers are useless.
Change anything. You think you have a future? Well, you don't. Only suffering and despair.
Even so, the choice is mine.
Mm-hmm.
Lay things out for me here, Commander. Our console's a monster. Our flame clock's busted. We still don't have enough food to go round. I have to ask, what was the point of all this?
We succeeded, though not quite the way I'd hoped. Now then, listen.
Yeah. Let's find out what the play is.
You can't be serious. Then what? It was all a sham.
So it would appear. For that reason, we need to learn as much as we can. About ourselves. And about the world outside.
Yeah, they're pretty much only in the colony.
And while eating shoe leather.
If need be. Whatever the outcome may be, only we can change it. I believe that.
A bit of high philosophizing, but I mean, that's their reality now.
We'll help you out too. Not because we're looking for your acceptance, but just so everyone can live. So please, let us further your goal.
I know you still have doubts, but won't you give them a chance?
Just let us
I
try.
confess, I'm still a bit dazed by these developments. But I could let them off.
Yeah, same. The commander's never quite been this insistent. If Mwamba were here, I think he'd have agreed much sooner.
Right? He was our friend.
Friends.
Well, I'm still not buying it. The one to make the call should be me. I should decide. Nobody else. I'll prove it. The only one fit to be commander is me. We're gone.
Man, way to go off on one.
Mm-hmm.
Kite, he just worries for the colony. He will come around eventually.
I hope so.
So, what's the word now, boss?
First, I want to solve the food shortage.
That's a very real problem.
What, you mean by taking long hikes? It'll be tough without anything nearby.
That was the case up until now. Myself, I'll try it the other way.
What way?
Yeah, tell me.
We'll make fields. Our own food supply. Grown with our own hands.
Farming.
When he says fields, does he mean like that bit in the textbook?
When food is scarce, one may till the soil and plant glitter radishes.
Yeah.
You always know your stuff.
Yeah. Tyon's kind of a bookworm.
I see. It was difficult to find time before, since you had to worry about the flame clock.
Yes, but not any longer.
You giving it a go then?
Nice.
There will be toil, but we'll try.
Yeah, because they used to only be given food
Then
from
start
the
by
kingdom.
observing the vegetation. It's not just soldiers that want to survive out here. You're sure to learn something.
I understand. We'll try that.
Because now they're going to try growing their own stuff.
If you're
That'll be
ever in
great.
need of my support, just call on me. I'll help.
That's appreciated, but are you really sure?
If you truly want to change something, you must start with the self. I believe you said that.
Still, some folks aren't gonna like you when you're palling around with us lot.
I guess not.
It doesn't matter what they think of me. What truly matters is whether I carry out my duty.
Xeon, you haven't changed at all.
Sarcasm? At this stage?
Not at all.
No, it's always been genuine.
I was just thinking that you're still the same old friend from back then.
You've gained away with words. I see. Perhaps people can change.
Wow, ouch.
You gave us strength. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice, we completed that hero quest. So that should put Xeon in our party as a guest member. That's what they call a hero, where they're like your 7th member that you don't directly control, but they have unique classes you can't normally access, but you can teach it to other class members. There he is.
You'll find it in my heart to trust you.
And when you get them, somebody inherits their class as well, so you have an easier time teaching it to others. And Noah got to the class. Interesting. I kind of thought it would be Uni for a second, but that's fine too. Okay, so Guardian class is they're a defender, which is a tank that draws in aggro. They have a ton of health, so they're great at protecting allies about to be incapacitated. Their talent art absorbs attacks to gain extra power. Interesting. Nice.
Colony knows my place. Makes me feel so calm.
I feel at home again, seeing all these friendly faces.
Let's see. Yeah, catching up really quick. Is Chronicles of Torah a DLC game for Xenoblade 2? I don't know if it's if we're referencing the mini game that's in it, which is like Taiga or Tiger. It might be that one. Maybe I'm like thinking of something else. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't 100% remember the season pass in Xenoblade 2, aside from some of the challenge DLC, but that could be it. So there is a quest over here, since we're here. Yeah, I was totally thinking it would have gone to Uni too, given that she was interacting with Xeon the way she did. I'm surprised it went to Noah. I would have thought that Uni would have gotten the class, but I mean, that's fine by me. I didn't request a supply drop just earlier. Suddenly the wind's picked up and the drop's been blown way off course. Nothing for it. Okay. Sure. It's something we can do on the way. Xenoblade Chronicles. Oh, you're talking about Torna the Golden Country. Okay. Yeah, so Torna the Golden Country is the DLC for Xenoblade 2. They made it standalone. But yeah, they stuffed like a good, I want to say that I think it's like 20 to 40 hours worth of content in the story expansion. That's what Torna the Golden Country is. It's like it's standalone. You can technically play it without playing Xenoblade 2. If you have that cartridge, yeah. Or if you purchase the standalone off the eShop, you can actually play it and get a feel, and you could even just get a feel for the combat. And I know like a lot of people will say like, oh, you should play Xenoblade 2 before Torna. But I think it's like arguable that you could play Torna before Xenoblade 2 as well. It just gives you like a different insight on the story. It gives you more of that like that background into certain events that happened. And so you're like, oh, okay, I understand what's going on here, you know? mess with anything story-wise. Like, yes and no, because like I said, like, you can make the argument either way, I think, because in one way you'll have like some foreknowledge of like certain character backstories, but on the other hand, you know, there's certain like motivations that because you played Torna first, you already know about them. So it's either or. I think I do think you can play it, like, you can play it first and at least get a feel for the combat, because I think the way that Torna works is the way that Xenoblade 2 should have worked to begin with, because Torna's a lot more streamlined for sure. But yeah, I think you could do either or. Like, if you've already got Torna and you want to like try out Xenoblade for yourself, then you might as well go for it. And it could very well be, you know, the way that you get introduced to how all the combat works and everything. And it's not like it's not a huge time commitment either. Like I said, it's like 20 to 40 hours worth of content. So it's not a huge deal.
Okay, let's get it open.
I'll take care of it, Mio.
Yeah, it's a siblings game, but they didn't like the combat system. Okay, gotcha. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, like we were talking about earlier, it's definitely like, for some people, it's hit or miss with the combat system. Because some people would rather be able to like press the attack button and attack, right? But on, you know, the flip side of the coin, you know, there's a lot to think about in terms of positioning and how you use your arts and everything. So it's at least worth like trying, you know, the intro sequences to see how you feel about the combat system, if it's a thing that you think is your cup of tea. And if you like it, then great. You know, I'd love to have more people play Xenoblade. Yeah, I think if you like RPGs in general, Radiant, then I think you'll like Xenoblade. I think it'll be your thing for sure. All right, let's check our quests. Use it. Let's activate this. Yeah, because I think if you like turn-based RPGs and that kind of stuff, then I don't think you'll mind playing Xenoblade at all, to be completely honest. And solo poker, it sounds like people thinking they need to play Final Fantasy 1 to 6 to understand 7. Right. Yeah, that's like, for the numbered Xenoblade games, that's really how it is. Is, you know, you don't have to play Xenoblade 1 and 2 to get 3. So you can jump in really at any time for the most part with any numbered Xenoblade game and feel perfectly fine. Oh, like you can talk, right? Okay. Let's switch to Valdi. And give you the medic, or whatchamacallit class. Actually, we can't give it to you yet. Dang it. Big sad. You could have Thaumaturge if I leveled it up, but...
I am ever your ally.
Yeah, in terms of like... It definitely gives Breath of the Wild feels because of how big the world is. It's not like everything's explorable necessarily, but with how big everything is, like that sense of scale really gets there, for sure. So that's what most impressed me about the first game. Yeah, I'd say if that's something that interests you, like, go for it. Like, I think you'll have a good time with it. Okay. Officier's flute around the living quarters. Officier's successor shouldn't have been assigned yet. Okay, so we got something going on for Colony 30's Officer. Oh, it's a Nopon doing it? It's an Officer's flute being played. Why has a Nopon got something like that?
Got it all memorized.
I wonder. Better find a copy of Breath of the Wild. Should also do Breath of the Wild streams. 4 games, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I'd say, like, with the bigger games, like, if it's like a playthrough, you might want to, like, commit to just one. But yeah, it could definitely be like something that you do as like another, you know, project, like with Fire Emblem Warriors. Okay. Colony's pilots. Before I get a full 7. So he's collecting them for the pilots. It's a Lackroll Knoll. They're often found around there.
We've made some new friends.
Seen the 3rd unit's Levnesses. They're late coming back. He's worried about it. Not neglect their maintenance. Okay. Yeah.
We've made some new friends. Oh, so that's how they're doing.
And more info. So they haven't contacted us since their expedition in the Danag Desert. Maybe they think they're still at war. Okay. Interesting. Let's see how far we gotta go to get there. Oh, wow. We got a ways to go. So we basically have to climb this wall and then go all the way over here. Oh, boy. Conqueror speak? Yeah, let's travel here.
So monsters even fight among themselves.
They do.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Okay. So this is another mechanic in the game. Where in the field you can see like 2 factions of like enemy types fighting each other. And you can choose to assist one of them, and you get rewards based on who you pick. So, like, for example, I could pick the Plains Turkins and get more affinity points for Colony 4. Or I could go for the Tableland Turkins and get more Nopon coins. It's kind of, you know, it's up to you as to who you pick. But I want more affinity points, so I'm going to go with these Plains Turkins. Shouldn't be too difficult to take them out, though. Yeah, you got a lot of Let's Plays that you're working on. Might stream to YouTube tomorrow night and finish Star Wars Battlefront 2. Nice. Yeah, that would be nice to finish, right? Yeah, because I think I remember hearing you talk about that. That would be fun. Okay, so we got our spoils. Very nice.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something.
I think we need to avoid that quest for right now. Whatever that is. The enemies that are in there are way too high level for me to deal with. So we're going to come back to that at a later point in the story. And we will figure it out later. On the other hand, though, I do see another mechanic in the game that we can
Is this like a rare thing?
that we can deal with. So these are soldiers' husks. These guys. And since Noah and Mio are what are called off-seers, they basically see off those that are dead to have them return back to their queens of their respective like territories. It's like a whole ceremony thing normally if they make it to the end.
We've been spotted.
Oh, well, we just got interrupted in a fight. Why don't we kill him really fast? But yeah, you can send them off by using the Offseer's ability and their instrument, and that will grant you more affinity with whatever colony you find them in. Let's see, first play ever started way back before you got a capture card or a mic. Been in the works for a few months, as well as Path of Radiance. Nice. Running a ton of roadblock with them, but it's about time that you can complete one of them. Yeah, so you can do the other. Yeah, no, that'd be nice. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely have to check that out. Speaking of which,